I'm going to teach you guys support and resistance as quickly as I possibly can in minutes. So if we come over here, we look at Bitcoin's price. By the way, this is TradingView. You should definitely take advantage. If you want to get $30 off of your TradingView subscription, they do have a free plan, but if you want to go for the pro, use my referral code below. It'll be in the pinned comment. But if you come over here, you can see Bitcoin's price looks a little tragic. I will be honest, but here today, it's not about Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about support and resistance. So just to make it very simple for you guys, support is when a price of an asset comes down to a certain level and bounces off. It's support. It supports the actual price of the currency or whatever it is. So if there's support at $1 and we see the price come to $1 and bounce off of that $1, multiple times, that's considered support. Now resistance is the exact opposite. If the resistance is at $1 and we see the price of the asset go up and hit that resistance level multiple times, that is considered resistance. And you can simply find support and resistance by grabbing this over here. Again, TradingView, I can give you guys $30 off of your pro subscription with the pinned comment below. And I could see kind of like some support right here. So as you can see, all I have to do is click here. And then what I usually do is I hold shift to make a straight line. And then I'm just going to zoom in and I can show you that this line right here was support 1, 2. It's not perfect. It didn't come all the way perfectly to it, but you can consider it support 2, 3, 4. Come over here, kind of 5. Now we haven't broken through. We haven't broken through here yet, but this is probably considered support because we haven't gone through. Now, if we go through, then the support would be broken, if that makes sense. We did go through briefly, but what I usually like to look for is for significant breakthroughs. Now, if we flip the script a little bit, let's look for a line of resistance. Now, if we come over here, I see 1 peak here. We see 2. This could be considered resistance. It's really up into interpretation. It doesn't really matter. So this right here would be resistance. This right here would be resistance. But usually when I look for resistance, I look for multiple points of resistance. So, maybe you can consider something like this. So it could be zones too. It doesn't have to be a perfect line, just to be clear with everybody watching this video. And none of this is perfect. This is technical analysis up into interpretation. But in general, resistance is where a price of an asset comes up. This would be resistance, 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 right? Maybe this is resistance right here. Now it did briefly break through. So sometimes people will make kind of like a range. So they'll say this is like the resistance range right here, everything within this little square there. But again, it's open to interpretation. Let me just do one more for you guys. If I come over here, I don't know. And this is all random again, like I'm not predetermining any of this. You can kind of see that there's some resistance here. So if we come over and just kind of zoom in a little bit, we see resistance. We see resistance, we see resistance, we see resistance. And then actually the resistance was broken, right? Which is another kind of good little tip here, guys. When they flip, so when support turns into resistance or when resistance turns into support, typically you see something go the exact opposite direction in a very aggressive manner. So this was resistance, resistance, resistance. Then the resistance broke. And then it turned into support. As you can see right here, the resistance turned into support and then boom, Bitcoin's price went, parabolic, right? And then the same thing could actually happen right here. As you can see, this support can turn into resistance. So if it does break through and then comes up like this and then turns into resistance, then boom, it should come down. So yeah, that's a quick tutorial on support and resistance for traders. Thanks for watching this video. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism, subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this, guys. Catch you in the next one.